Hello world, welcome to codingscientist.com. We are on lesson number 4, or you can call it as a project number 4. So in this particular project guys, I am going to talk about story generator, funny Python story generator. So I hope you are ready with the Python library called random. You did install following my lesson which I showed you in lesson number 0. So random, do you think the most complex use of random module in Python is random sampling? Well, no, not exactly. We can also generate random stories or anything beyond that using random module. So random module is pretty very intuitive, very useful and very easy to install. You can just generate ton loads of stuff which I am going to show you. So in this particular project, I will walk you through how to create a story, right? You can generate your own story or a song or a book or a Bible or anything with using Python and using random module. So let me share the IDE and you will see what exactly it is. So if here you can see it's just about 8 lines of code, right? So basically in this 8 lines, our task is to basically generate a random story every time we run the program, right? Anytime you or me or any other user click and run this particular code, it will just generate a random story. So I will first basically what I have done is first store the stories here, store the parts of the stories in different list. You need to create a list. I hope you have gone through my basic the tutorials on basics of Python using Jetson Nano. I have given a detailed instruction how the list and tuples and all those things works. If you haven't, take a look at it and come back to this lesson, you will understand it very clearly. So basically the stories are stored in different lists. Then the random module can be used to select the random parts of the story stored in different lists, right? It will randomly pick it up and jumble together and throw an output. So what I'm trying to do here is first I import the random module and then I created parts of the stories in different lists, right? Then I only selected the parts of the list at a random to generate a random story. Now, you as a beginner, if you look for creating a software application more and more, which is not wrong, right? It's not wrong. You can just create more number of lines of codes using this particular structure and you can generate even a huge story book itself. But spending more time with programs which is basically required, you think logically, will always help you to matter what aspects of programming interests you, either Python or C or C++ or Java or any other languages. Well, any which ways, there are few areas where this particular code can be improved, right? It can be improved. You come out with ideas, you can share it with me, we can work together, right? But at the basic level, this particular code actually meets many secure password generation requirements by today's standards, where you can add the story as a part of your password generator as well, which I'm going to talk about in the next lesson, which is going to get more and more complex, where you can build certain aspects of your password as a story itself, either through voice or physically typing the keyboard. So that's going to get more interesting, but you will see in the upcoming lessons or projects. So let's run this code and I will show you quickly how it works. So if you click run, this is what the first line of the story. Last night, a turtle that lived in India went to the laundry and eats a burger. Wow, this is amazing. Now let me kill this program and run this again. It's going to throw a different story. Last night, a turtle that lived in England went to the school and found a secret key. Can you see that randomly it picks up the module random, picks up a random words and builds a story. That's how it works. Let me run it again and create another story. There you go. On 28th Jan, a turtle that lived in India went to the university and made a lot of friends. That is interesting. Let me kill this program and run this again. Here you can see a few years ago, a rabbit that lived in Barcelona went to the cinema and wrote a book. Fantastic. Alright guys, so this is how this particular code works. Go ahead and use it. And if you have any questions, do reach me out. I will guide you step by step. Goodbye.